So, I guess since it's fully functional and has been proving itself quite a good design, I mean, considering the fact that I started off just wanting to modify the original, ending up actually rebuilding the entire thing. I think it looks pretty cool. It's kind of, everything's kind of exposed. It's very industrial kind of looking, sort of kind of in my industrial kind of way. Multiple types of thrusters, because it will navigate quite well with just the ions, but the hydrogen are definitely well worth having them on there for when it's really loaded down like it just was. But that's with a full load of uranium. Next stop is to go visit that Reaver wreck and run into that there, and see how well we do there. The only thing that bothers me though is that in the vicinity of the Reaver Salvage is a Reaver heavy frigate, and it looks like it's moved a little bit, but not much. No, but it's still within a couple of kilometers of the Reaver Salvage, so I don't know if it got obliterated and it will be available for deconstruction or what, but I think that's going to be the next thing to do. I've set these turrets to combat missiles, and that's it. Nothing else. So I have these wonderful fandangly fancy guns here. And actually, because I believe I have some stuff on me anyway, let me finish this stuff up here. Do I want that, or do I want... I think I want that. The final touches there. That does kind of look a little thin. I really have nothing to connect it to. Or do I? Actually, I sort of do. Could. Well, I don't know. I'll leave it like that for now. It'll be fine. It's not a combat vessel, so I'll do some finagling with it as time goes on. Maybe something goes on right here, or I'll go across and connect it. I don't know. But anyway, I've already transferred all the uranium, so there's no reason to not go and salvage. Yeah, that's the other thing. Because of my redesign, the cockpit's farther back, so I can't get back into it over here. I have to come over to one of these corners, and now I can jump in. So we'll turn on all that stuff. Alright, so it is time to start chomping away at this thing. I don't want to get too close because that means I will bump it and it will start drifting. You don't want to do that. If I were to just raise up a little bit, and just move forward a little bit. Oh no. That is exactly what I was worried about. Okay, so for some reason, I am unable to service my hydrogen. Will get replenished on my hydrogen, so I have to watch that. Ooh, that's not a good sign there. Let's see if I can collect some of that ice before it decides to, woo, there we go. Wow. All right. Evidently there was a lot of ice storage in this thing. Oh. That heavy frigate is just over there. Alright, so we're just gonna hope that he doesn't notice. Not transmitting, so that's a good thing. Wow. I didn't want to grab all kinds of ice, but last thing I want to do is have the ice end up moving this vessel around more than it than necessary. How are we doing? Cargo containers are not really. I mean, there's a couple. All right, so we still have some, and then the nanobots have their space too. So. Oh, like gravity components or something. Uh-oh. It's full. Where was that? Where'd I see those? Right over here. Oh, man. Oh, oops, there it is. Oh, of course. Duh. I can't put any more in there. Alright, so I am going to do that again. I'm gonna head home. Oh. Dump all this stuff off, come back, and start taking some more apart. And so now that I have completely chomped up that, oh, hey, look at there. I didn't realize that was up there. Chomped up the Reaver wreck here. There is another one that's been just hanging out, and that is nowhere to be seen now. Huh. Well, there's a heavy frigate, and I don't want that. So, first off, I'm going to bring the reactors back online. Or, I mean, the shields. Could have swore... I guess maybe I gotta head towards home and pick up the signal again. I don't know. It was a Reaver fighter that I had picked up before. I didn't mark it. All there's left is the heavy frigate. Alright, whatever. We've got a lot of bounty, and that means more work. More work. Get replenished here. Boom! The benefits of a medical center, or medical room. So, now that the nacelles are in place, they're not really connected to the ship. So I need to go down here and yes. And I know I did this on purpose to make it difficult to get down there. One of these is ticking over there. That one's running the door closing script. Every minute, all doors close. So, no reason for me to close anything. So, what I'm going to need to do is, I believe I already have these mapped out. Vent. Bow, drop. I got a bunch of air vents there. There we are. Reactor. So we're going to go ahead and depressurize. Not that there is any room in the oxygen tanks for it. And of course I don't have anything on me, so where's the nearest? Yeah. I know what I'll do. Right, so let's go up here. We'll take some of this off of here. We'll take some of that off of there. Now, if I remember correctly, those lights are attached to the rotor. That's attached to that. The whatchamacallit is attached to that. And that's attached to the lights, if I remember correctly. So then that means, let's see here, do I have the means? I do. Okay, so that's gonna go there. And that's gonna go there. All for looks. And now I need a, what do I need there? I need the cross. I need the cross conveyor. And that would be, oops, and that would be this one. And then this can be a T. Okay. Just want to make sure that that's gonna, yep. And then that can be an angle or corner. That could be a corner. That could be a corner. That could be a corner. And then this is just going to be straight. And that basically connects up the this nacelle. I want to do the same thing on this side. But this time I'm going to use the build repairs. Reactors. There we go. And now I am going to rename all this. Well, ventilation reactors. Well, I'll call it engineering. There we go. There's other vents that I need to take care of. Alright, so let's go for a wander over into these nacelles so you can see what they look like. Oh, and there's a light that wasn't colored properly. I think I'm just gonna have to replace it totally. They're not really named very well because I didn't do that part. Contrary to what I normally do, I didn't name it properly. We'll take care of that. I'll install that mod that everybody's using, the build info mod, and that way I'll be able to name things, because when you see this nastiness over next door, yes, here we are. There's no gravity here. And I'm debating whether or not to put in something to, you know, a gravity generator or something, but this is the inside of the nacelle. I sort of, oh, wait a minute, what? Okay. Alright, so we'll just, I guess I'll have to put that in there, I think. Take a look at the other side, make sure that's the way that goes. But there's some unintentional redundancy in here, the way I've connected things up. And each nacelle has 2 hydrogen tanks, kind of the same layout that I did on the, well, I based it on this layout where I have hydrogen thrusters around and a couple of ion thrusters with an large ion thruster right in the middle. Navigating in here is quite difficult because I didn't design it to be accessible for anything, for any kind of repairs or anything, so that may bite me in the end, but there we go, I got around. So you can see, and here's the port where the side thruster is at. Then we have a whole line of hydrogen thrusters there. There's the combination of hydrogen thrusters and ion thrusters on each side, and then also down. And so this is the other side. So I mean, I can get in here to do repairs and stuff, but it's not it's not maintenance friendly. And oh well, and this is probably the reason why this isn't here, because the things were painted black that should have been, they were pure black as opposed to off black, which is my darker color here. So there's a lot of things that, I mean, these thrusters will have to get named, these gyros will have to get named. Oh. So that, yep, there we go. So that is that. And there we go with that again. I can't grab boots. Of all the things, you can go sideways up on the railing, but you can't transition back onto the actual main part of the catwalk, which is kind of ridiculous if you ask me. So, okay, so that's that. So the next project, I finally decided what I want to do with this area. So I want to turn it into a server room. I mean, it's directly below the tower, and there's really, I can't think of any really good thing to make this into other than the server room, and I need a place to have a bunch of programmable blocks. So this is where it's going to be, because back here really have no plans, purpose, design, or anything else like that back here. So I might as well, you know, do that and be done with it, I guess. So I think it's time for me to start painting things so that I can get things removed. And hopefully this doesn't bother anything here. Nope. I'm sure that's going to drop me down into the abyss of something. Change that. That's going to get changed. That. It's actually kind of dangerous to do this. I wonder if I should extend it all the way to the back here. I wasn't going to, but what the heck, why not? Might as well just get rid of all of the stuff. Unable to. Oh, geez! I knocked the oh, the gravity generator. So let me see what it's 30, 30, 115. $30, 30, 115. Gotta remember that. Because I messed up. Oh, I made this so I can just make a wall right here. That is officially the farthest anybody can go. But I guess, you know what, just in case, I mean, don't want to have to always, don't want to have to grind away a block to go back here. So, nah, I was gonna do. Yeah, we'll do that door. I was going to do something, whatchamacallit there. An airlock. But this will be good for keeping this area with oxygen. Just open it up and it'll be oxygenated. So, let me see here. What kind of stuff we got? A Vicus, assault corvette, the heavy frigate. Huh. So now there is a harpoon corvette that's just sitting out there. I guess these Reavers are just meeting their matches. Alright, so we're going to do that. I don't know why that was disconnected, but now it is not. I wanted to change this block up here. Is it going to be one of these ones? No, it's going to be one of these ones. It's that one. Because I have plans. Well, I say I have plans. Is that the one I want? Yeah, that looks like the one I want. I think I will color this thing red, as in, don't go back there. We go to this, we'll use that. That. Start throwing in some programmable blocks.
Because if it's going to be a server room, it has to have programmable blocks, right? Now here's a question. Do I... You know what? I will put 2 air vents in. What the heck? There's no reason to not have. I mean, it could be... This could be a closed off area. And it would help to oxygenate the tower bridge. Okay. I'm gonna name these real quick. Do. How do I set this up? Do. Let me just put down. Should I have these back along the back wall here? Let's see how this looks. If I do that, then I do that. Nope, I don't like it. If I do that, then I do that. Do I want to do it that much? Jeez. Decisions. This would be the walkway to come back here. Which means there's this room in here for expansion. Alright, I like that. Let me close that door. Yeah, there's room in here for expansion. Getting an idea. Come on. Right. What if I was to do something like this? All right. Alright, so as with all of my corner lights, let's see. Corner light. Which way are you going to offset? Will you offset it in the correct way? Excellent. So I just rotate this like that and like that. Okay. I like it. So now is when I will do some tweaking. Those ones should be about 375. I think that would be good. So now we turn around and see how well this is lit up. Ah! It actually looks really well. Really nice. Now what color would a server room be? You know, what color lighting in a sci-fi world would that be? You know what? I'm even gonna do some backlighting too, just to add to it. How about back here? Yeah. I'll throw in a couple of those. That. Right. Because I don't want it blinding for me, but I want it to be nice for you. Shut this door. I mean, this looks cool for me, but maybe for you it's not enough. So how about lights, server room. I'm gonna bring this up to 1.5. And it's probably because I have the, what is that? I have the fall off. I have the fall off set to 0.5. I didn't want it to be too terribly, I don't know, too terribly bright in any one particular area, I guess is what I'm looking for. As I look in here, that looks beautiful. I mean, I really wish I could put these two lights on either side against here. But of course we don't have combo blocks, so we'll just have to deal with that. I could have swore there was a way to make this information show up on that LCD, but I barring not going to the Steam Workshop and looking, I don't remember what it was. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, right, no, left, center. Not that that matters. And I am going to add this to signify that it is the build and repair thing. I probably should just do that. probably should set one of these up for Izzy's inventory manager. Maybe this one. I don't know. Do I even have that? Edit. Browse script. And then inventory manager. All right. Define in order to recognize and type. Okay. I guess you put this into the custom. Define the keyword a cargo container has to contain in order to be recognized as a container of the given type. Yes, it's another one. Keyword or block name has to contain to be skipped by the sorting. Keyword block has to contain to be excluded. Disabling sorting of a grid that is docked. Same type as a result in equal amounts of all items in the containers of that type. Balance containers. That I would like to do. True. Alrighty. So it's working. I guess what I need to do now is go through and go through and start naming these containers, I guess. Is it? Oh, look at that. Okay. All right. Ores, ingots. Oh. Right. And will this be ship ores, ingots? Is that the way that was? Okay. So that's awesome. Let me go over here and take a look. Oh, look at that. All right. Okay. Anybody who is screaming this out at the monitor or television, I've learned. I'm sorry. Now there is, I think there's a way for me to do this here. Terminal IIM. Okay. And so now that doesn't need to be in the toolbar config. It doesn't need to be in the terminal. Warning. Is not connect. What? Auto crafting. Don't auto craft. Okay. Edit. Auto crafting. Where is that? Can I disable that for right now? Automated container assign auto crafting. Enable auto crafting. False. Yes, please stop that. All right, so I am I am looking for the entry about LCDs, unless that is special loadouts, refinery handling, O2's reactor, LCD panel. Let's see. Display the main script information following keyword. I just want to see like a level indicator. To display the main script information, you can enable, disable information, display current amount of different types of items, no. Display current warning problems, no. Scripting performance, default screen font. I guess I gotta run another script to do that? I don't know. Okay, so what did this auto name itself to? Tools, ammo bottles. Ingots. Ores and ingots. Let's see here. Copy. So I want these guys to be paste. And components paste. All right. And so this I want it to be components. So I assume that's all I have to do. And that should put everything into those containers. And then I guess any other container I have in the ship, I just need to change the name so it doesn't, so it's pulled from those containers. That must be the way that works.